Hey, what's up my Dokus? Jason here, welcoming you back to more Donkey Kong Bonanza. Last time, we continued our trek through the Radiant Layer, obtaining the Snake Bananza. And now, we're pretty much just on our way down to the planet's core. First things first, however, we are going to stick around here for a bit, as there are some Bananium gems to obtain, and that's what our goal is going to be right now. We're going to go after some Bananium gems, and then, head down to the next layer. I have a reason for doing this, trust me. It will all work out in the end. Starting off here, we have Charged Climb, Snake Bananza. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, looks like we just got a whole 2D section involving the Snake Bananza. Here's our first Bananium gem here. And there's our second banana. Go, and here we go. Final Bananium gem. Banana. Alright, let's head out. Alright, well, what do we got so far? Okay, so those are the 3 new ones. Doesn't look like there's too much around here. Looks like those maps are leading over there, though. So let's go ahead and head over here. I'm gonna make our way up this way. Grab you. Excuse me. Where's the other one? Oh, okay, it's like in the wall. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to bring this over here. This will open the gate and give us another Bananium gem. And also, Snake Bananza skills are available. We can use the jump burst, which will cause damage as we launch, and a better glare, which will cause it to last 60% longer. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Okay, so I think next up, there'll be something I can do here. Is there a pathway here? I could have sworn there was like some kind of entrance way that you could take. Ah. Okay, so maybe it's the lower part. Maybe that's where the entrance is. That's where I just showed, or just gave a spot, or I guess came through. Here is this, here's a shifting smash one, where now that we have the Snake Bananza, we can use the charge jump to get up here and beat these all down. Banana. Or shifty smash. I swear, like, I will never be able to truly memorize some of these, even though Axel would be ashamed of me, not keeping it memorized. Or I guess in this case, got it memorized. Where could the entrance to this spot be? 'Cause it's obvious that it's not all the way up to the top because, you know, we can't climb all the way up to the top. Ah, here we are. Okay, there is that. And then we come over here. And we'll find this fellow. The synthetic sun you see from here used to shine more splendidly. The door at your feet would open with the sun's light. Okay, so this is something we cannot do right now due to the fact that that sun needs to be lit up in order for us to actually obtain that. Okay, so that leaves pretty much a few more vanadium gems to actually go after. Just not entirely sure where they are at the moment, at least. Oh, what is over here? What have we got here? Oh, it's another thing that I can't do because I don't have we don't have the sun fixed. So maybe my plans were not for the best. Alright, well, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that. Destroy you. And let's grab the key. And drop down. And we'll make our way to sublayer 1202. Banana. Alright, looks we got some more oh. Interesting. Need a boost up. Okay. So we just have to make our way over here. And kaboom, vanadium gem. Banana. Okay, looks like we can gonna go ahead and just get the jump first there. There's a better charge jump. Alright. Well, something else we can also do is, looks like right here. This is probably gonna have some weird entrance to it, isn't it? Yeah, this entrance right here is probably where it's gonna be, but we can't do anything with that right now. What we can do is buy ourselves another vanadium gem. Banana. Okay, so looks like we can't do anything with that one either. Or actually, we can. This one, oddly enough, we can do something with. And it turns out to be a battle challenge. And in this case, there's something we need to do. Excuse me, rude. We need to create some sunlight. Bit more sunlight. So come on in, and I will kill you. And of course, I'm gonna lose literally because he cannot move fast enough. Alright, that worked out a little better. Excuse me. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep on keeping on, because that's all we can do right now, because a lot of the things I would like to do are just locked behind the fact that, locked behind those doors that we need very specific things to happen for. Surely you two miss the sunlight as much as I do. If you slither to the top floor of that tower there, you can restart the synthetic sun. The entrance to the tower is below us, but that brute has taken over. If you go in there, please be careful. Don't worry, we will. I'm never a man to do anything too dangerous. That's a lie. Of course, then again, I'm not a man, I'm a monkey. Play that, play that, song from the Muppets, be like the I'm a man or Muppet and thing, like, yeah, that's what we can do. Kaboom! Alright, looks like we got a chest with a balloon inside. Go ahead and destroy these guys. And get some more health. So this guy has a has another another fossil. So does this. Okay. Nothing else here. Looks like we can't do anything else here until we turn on that sun. Anything up here I need to worry about? Nope, literally it's just gold. Okay. Alright, so then let's go ahead and I guess kill you again because you decided to come back to life to hunt. But let's head into the tower.
We're in the tower. Let's climb.
Okay, there's another another fossil there. I think this guy's gonna tell us, the sun's own fire is rolling down upon us from above. Listen carefully, this is where Snake Bananza's glare can shine. Simply hold Y to unleash a glare, and time will slow down. Alright, well, first and foremost, we have not seen this, layers, or heard this layers Pauline experience. So, let's go ahead and lie down and take a listen.
Hey, DK, you awake? Those snakes came up with the fancy lights around the underground world. They're pretty, huh? You can tell they care a lot about things looking nice. Their sense of taste really shines through. It's very illuminating. Good night.
Oh, Chaga would love Pauline. Alright, well, looks like we have a bit of an interesting circumstance here, as as the thing's actually raining down from above. For one, there's a vanadium gem here, if we so wish to obtain it. But also, these things raining down from above, funny enough, are actually look a lot like the flaming barrels. And they actually are flaming barrels, okay. So they are the flaming barrels pretty much from the original Donkey Kong. Kind of a cool little reference. I would like to think that they are, at least. You know, I could be completely wrong and I'm just talking out my ass, which is something I very much do most very often. But that's just me. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and use our glare. Make our way through. Give ourselves another, if I can do it, please. Thank you. Give ourselves another shortcut. Alright, looks like that's going to need to be obtained. And then we can go this way and short shot. Alright, sure. Okay. Well, looks like we are going to need to use this illumination stuff in order to destroy these guys. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this, which will unlock this, and if we hit that up, we turn the lights back on. We can now dive down to the next sublayer. Not only that, but we get a vanadium gem. Gaining us another skill point. As well as a checkpoint, and over here is another fossil. Alright, let's see what this challenge course is all about.
Let's go.
Arcade Country. Literally, it's a reference to Donkey Kong. Like, literally the original. Alright, well, let's go ahead and come up this way, punch through here, find some more vanadium chips, and up there looks to be a vanadium gem, hidden in the girders. Banana! Alright, well, here's another vanadium gem. Jumping like Jumpman. Which, you know, Jumpman, if you didn't know, is a reference to Mario's original name. And there, with the whole timeline of Donkey Kong, specifically, and how we know that Cranky Kong is actually the Donkey Kong from the arcade games, there's kind of a theory with Donkey Kong Bonanza that Pauline, like, this takes place pretty much before the entire Mario series, but after, like, all the Donkey Kong games, and pretty much that the entire Donkey Kong timeline takes place way before, or takes place, like, way before Mario timeline. Now, some games can break this continuity, such as Yoshi's Island DS because of Baby Donkey Kong, but I also like to think that Baby Yoshi's Island DS isn't canon to the Mario series, just because of a lot of its continuity. All the doors can be opened now that the solar power is on. You'll find passage to the lower layers down there. Alrighty then. Well, I guess for now what we can do is, now that we have access to it, we can head through this room and get a Bananium gem. Oh, cool. Alrighty. I know there's supposed to be something else here. Aha! There's actually another Bananium gem just sitting right there. Alright, go ahead and go Snake Bananza. We can come up here. And I don't think there was absolutely any point in this, really. Other than to get a melon juice, I guess. Oh, there it is. This is what I wanted. Alright, Transpenduloid. All we have to do is go above them and then dive down. And we got another disc from them. That's 27. We're actually not doing too bad on discs, all things considered. Go ahead and jump up here and finish them off. Bingo. Banana. Okay, now with that done, how is our Bananium list looking? Okay, we're missing 3. 2 of them... Two of them could potentially be anything. I know down here there is another one of these doors. And heading in here, we'll find one of these. We go Bananza. There we go. Go ahead and get our Bananza refilled. Banana. Okay, now I need to know something. Was that 15 or was that? Oh no. Okay, yeah, that was that one. Guess the question then lies that what the other few could be. Let's see. Climb up this. Is there anything in the snake's mouth? I think I tried this earlier and it didn't really pan out too well. Yeah, I don't know why I went snake. That was foolish of me. Okay. I think there's gotta be something more to this. I'm gonna Actually warp back up to the solar control tower, because there's just got to be something more to this, and I kind of am curious of what it is. Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, there's... Oh, there's a bananium gem right there. Banana! Wishing on a synthetic sun. Okay, and then... That should just leave one more, it should just leave one more vanadium gem on this layer. Yeah, which is 38. Okay, I already got this vanadium gem. Really don't need to worry about it again. Hey, excuse me, get up there, thank you. I already did this one. Would you pretty much feel like that, that it's either inside the tower or like it couldn't be inside the tower. I thought I kind of cleared out the tower. Yeah, because everything else leads up there. Unless... Oh! There it is. It's hidden in the lava. Okay, so now with that, that is all of the bananium gems in that layer, or that sub-layer. There are a few we're missing in the other layers as well. So, I think with that, I think we're gonna call it quits. Next time on Donkey Kong Bonanza. Man, we are just really fired up with the CDs today, or the discs. Holy crap. But we're going to head back to the previous layers just to pick up the bananium gems there. Like I said, I'm not too worried about the fossils at the moment, just because I can go back and get those at a later time, like I usually do at the end of certain areas. But yeah, we're gonna go back there, get those vanadium gems, and then we're gonna continue down to the next sub-layer. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, sure you upset a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.